Welcome to a topic that I really love talking about, the Wealth Creation course. This is a course that I've been wanting to do literally for years, something I've been studying for years, and I'm really, really glad that you're here because it's going to make a huge difference for you in your business life, in your personal life, in your family life. Just really excited about the information in the Wealth Creation course. And we're going to be talking about how to attract customers, money, wealth, and abundance effortlessly into your life. And one of the things that I find is that many of my clients that I've worked with, and I'm going to be telling you a lot of personal stories and kind of personal viewpoints of the way that that I've kind of screwed up abundance and wealth creation in my own life, perhaps to help you to avoid some of the similar mistakes and issues. But one of the things that I love about this course is the idea of really effortlessly attracting things into your life. And for so many years, I know that so many people that I've worked with and even myself have spent so much time working hard and pushing and fighting. And I'm going to show you how all of that kind of, if you will, extraneous effort, that shoulder to the wheel, nose to the grindstone, ear to the ground, kind of old-fashioned success mentality, it really, in many cases, doesn't serve you as well as you would like it to serve you. And what I'm also very excited about is the idea and understanding that we literally create everything in our lives. Everything that we have in our lives, our financial situation, the amount of teammates that are coming onto our teams, if you're in the relationship marketing business, and many of you are, or new customers or accounts in your sales business, new relationships, health, fitness, weight loss, literally any of the kinds of things that you are literally manifesting in your life today are a result of not only your thoughts, but also your feelings. And this is really a kind of a secret ingredient that is missed in most success literature, personal growth and development literature, really missed this whole idea of the vibration or the feelings and really talked beautifully, quite frankly, about the idea of thoughts, but missed the whole idea that everything is vibration. Everything that we create is a result of the coming together of atoms and vibration, and that's what manifesting is all about. And I'm really excited for the information in this course. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is kind of go into traditional goal setting or traditional success training. And the reason is that many of you will tell me that for years, literally for some of you, it's been 10, 20, 30 years that you have been studying the classics. You've been studying How to Win Friends and Influence People. You've been studying Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. You've been listening to The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale, where he talked about, thoughts are things and that we create things with our mind. You've studied all of the success literature, listened to the audios, gone to the seminars. You've read all of the famous books, if you will, on how to, the power of positive thinking and things of this nature. And perhaps, and maybe the reason you've been attracted to this course is that you're saying to yourself, I've done all those things. I've read all those books. I've visualized. I've done a million dream boards. I have my vision, and I'm still not there yet. And not only not there yet, I'm in trouble. I'm experiencing lack in my life. I'm not manifesting and have not manifested things to the degree that I thought that I would manifest them. And so I'm going to talk a little bit to start out, talk about traditional goal setting and success training, and really how it kind of, in some ways, has worked against this whole idea of creating things with vibration and creating things with feeling. So let's talk about some of the basics, some of the basic tenets, if you will, of the traditional goal setting, success training, personal growth and development. Many of these statements will be familiar to you. They're very famous. They're quite frankly There are many statements that I studied and believed in and worked with for many years as I built a number of businesses. Visualize what you want. Most success literature tells you to visualize what you want, picture what you want. The famous line from Think and Grow Rich was, whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. We become what we think about. As a man or woman thinketh, so is he. Thoughts are things. We become what we think about. These are very, very common traditional sayings and philosophies. And again, I'm not saying that they're not true. I'm just going to kind of go through these and I want you to look at what perhaps traditionally you have been working with. Now, by the way, if you've done these things and they've worked for you, if you've visualized things and you've manifested them and you've manifested them quickly, like you manifested the car of your dreams and you did it, it took you less than 30 years to do it, or less than 20 years, or less than 36 months. Perhaps you don't need this information. But most of you will tell me that, and I've counseled many of you, and you'll say to me, but I've been doing the visualizations. I've been thinking about what I want. Geez, MJ, for years I've been thinking I want success. For years I've been thinking I want to have a bank account full of money and not have to struggle and not have to worry about emergencies or issues. I'd love to be able to have the resources to lavish things and trips and resources on my family, my friends, and I've visualized, I've visualized my brains out. I've thought about what I've wanted for 30 years, and I still don't have it. And so this is one of the potential things that can happen with you if you're looking at this literature and again, missing the secret ingredient, which I'm going to talk about and bring to you in just a minute. Some more traditional goal setting and success training. Winners never quit. Try hard, work hard. If at first you don't succeed, try again. You need to learn how to have short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. For years, I heard, if it doesn't hurt, it's not worth it. If you're not out of your comfort zone, if it's not uncomfortable, then you're not trying hard enough. You're not striving hard enough. The firstborn, the firstborn's favorite book, The Little Engine That Could. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. The whole theme of much of the success literature was work harder and longer than everyone else and you'll succeed. And what many of you will tell me is you've worked hard, you've worked long. Perhaps you believe that you've picked the wrong vehicle, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a few minutes. But these basic tenets of working hard, striving, putting massive amounts of, I remember my friend Tony Robbins talking about taking massive action. And I remember getting one of his CD sets and him saying, you got to take massive action, because so many people don't take any action at all, or their action is very diffused. Massive action, massive work harder than the other guy, compete with the other guy, beat your competition, a real, work ethic mentality. Again, not inherently not bad. Is it really getting you what you want? That's the question we have to ask. Have you really gotten what you've wanted with that kind of work ethic? Again, traditional goal setting. Write your goals in concrete, but make your plans in sand. If you're failing to plan, you're planning to fail. You were told to make your goals specific, measurable, and to put a timeline on them. You were told to write your goals down. You were told to write weekly goals, monthly goals, quarterly goals, yearly goals. Where the big question in success literature, where will you be 5 years from now? Where will you be 10 years from now? Imagine that you're dead and your tombstone is there. What is on the epitaph? What is the saying? What sums up your life? What will people say about you when you're gone? What kind of difference have you made in the world? What kind of impact have you had in the world? Have you changed lives? Have you worked hard? set a goal and achieve it and never, ever, ever stop until you reach that goal. Now, many of you will say to me, this is very, it's very familiar. Some of it has worked for you. Some of it has not worked for you. But again, most of you will tell me that you've been using these themes, you've been using these concepts, you've been, and you've read books around this writing your goals in concrete, but making your plans in sand. You've gone to seminars that spend a whole day or a whole weekend on setting goals and setting up a plan for your life. And the question that I have for you is, if these things are so true, then why are so many of you frustrated? Why are you frustrated that you have not manifested many of the things that you dreamed about early on in your life? Why have you not manifested the abundance? Why have you not manifested the relationships? Why have you not manifested the health or the body that you want, or the peace of mind that you want? And I would say that while all of these things are not bad, inherently what is happening is there is something that is really missing in this whole traditional idea of success, the whole idea of working like crazy, never quitting, putting your nose, to the wheel, your shoulder to the grindstone, and work, never, ever, ever quit. So again, if these things have worked for you, don't resist them. If they've worked for you, keep using them. Don't try anything. This wealth creation course is really not designed for people that have the Midas touch. Everything that they think about turns to gold. They have all the joy. They have all the relationships. They have all the friendships. They have all the money. They have all the resources to do what they want. That's not the issue. The issue is, if you haven't done those things and you're frustrated, let's look at the missing ingredient and let's look at a different way to work on success and to manifest all of the things that we want to have, and quite frankly, that we so richly deserve. We'll end here with this video and get ready to go to the next.